Every generation has a dream city. For millions of Indians, it was Mumbai, Delhi, Bengaluru. The logic was simple: bigger city, bigger life. But something is quietly shifting across India, and by 2035, it could reshape where an entire generation chooses to live. People aren't leaving the megacities because those cities failed economically. They're leaving because living in them has become a daily battle. 2-hour commutes, air you can't breathe.
Delhi's air quality, it has plunged deeper, ranking 4th among India's most polluted cities in the month of November.
Rents that devoured salaries.
Bengaluru, according to market observers, stands on top among Indian cities for rent yield with 3.9%.
Roads that flood every monsoon. Cities that were simply never built to hold this many people. India's megacities didn't just grow, they exploded. Roads came after the congestion. Metros arrived after the sprawl. Drainage was upgraded after the floods became routine. And now, India's largest cities are permanently stuck trying to catch up with themselves. So where does the next generation go? Increasingly, the answer lies in India's second-tier cities, places still small enough to fix before they become impossible to manage. Here are 5 cities quietly shaping India's urban future. Most cities chase landmarks. Indore chased systems. For years, Indian urban development meant flyovers, highways, and glass towers. Indore quietly focused on something far less glamorous: clean streets, efficient waste management, and functional civic infrastructure. It sounds ordinary until you live somewhere that doesn't have it. Indore's repeated ranking as India's cleanest city isn't just a feel-good statistic. It reveals something deeper. A city where things actually work, where municipal promises translate into daily reality. In the future, that may matter more than any skyline. Because the true measure of a livable city isn't how it looks from a drone. It's how comfortable ordinary life feels at street level. Urban planners don't often show excitement, but quietly, many of them talk about Bhubaneswar with real optimism. Here's why. Most Indian cities planned after they collapsed. Bhubaneswar still has the rare luxury of planning before it does. The roads are wider, density remains manageable. Smart city investments are already reshaping its infrastructure. And unlike India's megacities, which allow too large and too complex to course correct easily, Bhubaneswar can still make the right decisions at the right time. That timing is everything. By 2035, the cities that win may not be the wealthiest, but the ones that avoided becoming unlivable in the first place. For decades, Indian urban ambition followed one equation: bigger equals better. Mysuru quietly rejects that. Compared to any Indian megacity, Mysuru feels slower, calmer, more human. Traffic is manageable. Green cover still exists. The pace of life hasn't been crushed under the weight of uncontrolled growth. That balance is becoming increasingly rare and increasingly valuable. As India's middle class matures, priorities are changing. Mental peace, shorter commutes, cleaner air, a life that doesn't feel like a permanent emergency. Cities like Mysuru aren't just alternatives to the chaos. By 2035, they may be the destination. What makes a city truly resilient? Coimbatore offers a compelling answer: diversification. While many Indian cities built their economies around a single industry, Coimbatore spread its foundations across manufacturing, engineering, textiles, education, and healthcare. That breadth has given it economic stability that pure tech hubs or industrial monocultures simply don't have. More importantly, Coimbatore achieved growth without sacrificing functionality. Infrastructure kept pace. The professional class expanded without overwhelming the city. Business culture remained strong. In a country where rapid urbanization and urban collapse often arrive together, Coimbatore's ability to grow while staying livable makes it genuinely rare. And by 2035, that rarity may make it one of India's most sought-after cities. Surat's story should not be possible. A city that survived plague outbreaks, catastrophic floods, infrastructure crises, and waves of migration. And emerged faster, more commercially dynamic, and more ambitious than before. What defines Surat is velocity. Projects move quickly, business adapts quickly, infrastructure scales quickly. That momentum positions Surat as one of India's most economically exciting urban stories heading into 2035. But Surat also carries a warning. Cities that grow this fast can easily repeat the exact mistakes that broke India's megacities. Surat's future hinges on one question: can it keep scaling without losing control? India's next chapter isn't about bigger megacities, it's about better ones. By 2035, India's most desirable cities may not be the loudest or the most famous. They'll be the ones that figured out something the megacities forgot: how people actually want to live. If you want more deep dives on India's future, infrastructure, economics, and the shifts most people aren't watching, subscribe to Periscope. The biggest transformations are already happening quietly. Don't miss them.